Hey, good morning, everyone. I'm not sure if this is working properly because technology has gotten the best of me today. So let's see. Okay. How's that? Can we see the book? Can we hear me? How's my sound? Sound check, sound check, sound check. Stupid question if no one can hear me. Good morning, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome to another live color along. Here it is Thursday, September 16th. And we are live this morning with my brand new book, Color Along, Volume 17. Can you even believe it? Woo-hoo. Is that how you say woo-hoo? All right, good. So Bev Larson's giving me the go-ahead that the video's good, the sound is good. And she can hear me loud and clear. Sharon says good. Good morning, Sharon. Bev. Jean's here with us this morning. Good morning, Jean. Good morning to Alice. Who else is here today? Mamie Hickstead is here. Good morning, good morning. Anybody else here yet? Listen, if you can get this shared out to some coloring groups, I would so appreciate it. I'm going to share it out to, let's see. I'm going to share it to, there's so many different, like, ways to share things on this. I don't know what's happening. I guess I'll share it out to the Just Color coloring group, obviously. And I already shared it out to Coloring City, I believe. Hey, Melody Jones. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you. So can you believe today is Volume 17, the 17th Color Along book. This book is a variety book of different coloring pages from all of my books. And believe it or not, I was wondering when I was going to hit book number 300. And lo and behold, apparently I can't count. So the last book that I released, which was Dogs and Puppies coloring book, is book number 300. Can you believe it? So apparently I'm like in the 300s because this is Color Along number 353. And I'm excited. I'm excited about this. So we've got 22 color alongs that are going to be part of this book. We begin today. We're going to meet every Thursday from now until February 17th, 2022. Can't believe that even 2022 is being said. I'm even saying those words. And it's just a variety. Thank you so much for sharing that, Alice. It's just a variety book of a bunch of different coloring pages and techniques. So as always, color alongs are always free to watch. And if you'd like to color along with me in which I thought I had it in the comments or in the book in the video description. Yeah, let me see if I can pop it here. As always, color alongs are always free to watch. However, if you would like to color along with me with what we're coloring for that week, hey, good morning, Sandra, then you can get the color along book. And this is an example of what we are doing for this color along book. We're going to be working on Pointillism today, and I'm going to be using Crayola crayons and markers for this. Hey, good morning, Len Miller. And then we've got just two colors, markers, glitter gel pens. This is just the tutorial topics. I'll just run down the list. Shading with colored pencils, watercolor pencils, just a blue pen, bright colors, night skies, that's going to be a fun one. Wood grain, we've done that before. Burnishing, grayscale with colored pencils, monochromatic, patterns, grayscale with chalk pastels, bolding, speckled with colored pencils, grayscale with woodless colored pencils, just a number 2 pencil, mixed media, grayscale with colored pencils again, and because you can't get enough grayscale, right, Melody? And complementary colors. So, the book is a huge variety. There's pages from my latest books. There's pages, here's from Flamingos. This is from my Tiny Houses book, from the Gnomes books, Hypnotic, which is always kind of a... I'm doing good, Melody. How are you? I haven't talked to you in a long time. We need to catch up, my friend. It's always fun talking to Melody. Scarlet's View is in here. Good Vibes is in here. Relaxing Frenzy. But today we are going to start out with a page that can also be found in Santa's View coloring book. So if you are a lover of Christmas, if you love Christmas, who's counting down the days till Christmas? I don't know. How many more days till Christmas? I know that Melody loves Christmas. So how many more days till Christmas do we have going on, Melody? I'm do I love Christmas? I don't know. You know, I guess I like it. I don't like the commercialization of it. I don't like that it's commercialized. I'm actually going to put down the name of the book on this page. I do have a piece of paper behind my page just to avoid bleed through. But this is also from Santa's View. And I know it's September 16th and we're coloring something Christmas, but why not? Oh, Melody says 99 days. Okay. How did I know you were going to know that, right? So I'm going to be using a combination of crayons and Faber-Castell grip markers and Crayola Super Tips. And the reason I'm using this mixed media batch here is because today's topic is pointillism. And pointillism is all about using dots to create colors and to create shading and blending and the whole bit, right? So the way we do that is by placing the colors close together, placing the dots close together. As we place the dots closer together, it becomes darker. So if we want it to look like dark red, we're going to place those red dots close together. And if we want it to look lighter, we place them further apart. So it's meant to be viewed as further back. It's pointillism is a genre of painting that I've kind of applied to the coloring world. A lot of people use dots to embellish, or they make it look like it's kind of like designed or a little fancy. But in this case, we're going to actually work with those colors and putting them together. So what I was thinking of doing is taking some crayons first for the background, because sometimes we don't want that background to be, we don't want to have too much happening with the background. The other thing is, you don't want to have, and by too much, I mean you don't want to have too many dots. The other thing is, how many dots are too many dots, right? So how many dots do you want to put on there? And I'm just going to jump in with this red crayon to get started here. This is just red Crayola. How many dots do you want to actually add to something that will make it look like it is enough or appropriate, or you have not overdone it, you know? Less is more type attitude. I mean, it's kind of like, how much cake can you possibly eat, right? So you want to make sure that you may not have too many dots. So here's an example. We've got this background. I'll do this example and then we'll just get on coloring. Chat our usual nonsense or whatever the heck we talk about. Have some laughs. And we can talk about some other things too, because I'm sure that I have other things that I need to tell you about, right? So now we have this red, and I'm going to take this green. This is a Faber-Castell marker. And I'm going to just kind of add some green onto here. Now, in the corner part of it, or towards the bottom of this shape, I'm going to actually put them a little bit closer together than I am for the top. So as I get further up, I've gotten them so they are further apart. Okay? I hope that makes sense. So sometimes we just want to add maybe some solid colors throughout the whole thing. So I'm going to add some green with this marker, just to kind of blend it all together for this middle section. And then I'm just going to continue on coloring each one of these areas with the red crayon, and then I'll add the green. Okay? So I think we're good, right? I think we're good. So terrible weather here in my neck of the woods. I don't know about you guys, but I had like thunder, got an alert on my phone. I was actually kind of thinking, oh my, as Paisley says, what is going to happen if we lose power? Oh my goodness. So I went to my positive thoughts and said, we're not going to lose power. We're not going to lose power. So here we are. So we don't want to attract the negativity or the loss of power. So that's what's happening. So let's talk about what's happening in the coloring community, right? Because everyone always wants to know the scoop about what's going on. I don't know why this keeps freezing, but it keeps freezing for me. Does the video keep freezing for anybody else? Let's see what happened here. Waiting for something. Right? Because everyone always wants... Okay, now it's okay. Hey, give me a thumbs up if you can still see the video, or give me a like or a heart, or the whole nine. See if I can get this shared out to anyone else. It wasn't letting me at first. There's like 10 steps to share something. Does anybody else notice that? I'll share it out to the adult coloring group. All right, so the video's good. I'm getting a lot of likes, a lot of hearts. Awesome. Okay. All right, so let's get back to the serious business of coloring. Forget all this other nonsense, right? We have things to do. All right, so here's my red crayon in this background. Now, I could have gone a heavier pressure, but I decided not to. I'm hoping I don't break this crayon with my Herculean grip. What's new, right? What's new? What am I working on? We always kind of catch up during these column-alongs about what's happening, what I'm working on. Let's see. I am working on a new book, Dogs and Puppies Volume 2. And I gotta say, I posted 2 days ago that I was ready to start that book, Submit Your Dogs. And I have 64 dogs that have been submitted. And thank you for sharing that, Melody. And I just am blown away by the response. I have enough for probably a third volume. So if you have submitted something to me and you did not hear back from me, hang tight. I will get back in touch with you. So I'll either let you know that your dog has made it to the second volume, or I'm going to hold off for the third, because I want to only have enough that I can put a collage on the back of the book. So 64 is my limit. So it's amazing. It's just amazing, blowing me away. So that's what's happening. I am going to be doing a cat book. So cat lovers, I'm not leaving you out. I'm going to be doing a cat book. I'm going to be doing a grayscale cat book, though. So stay tuned for that over the next few weeks for submissions for the grayscale cat book. So I thought that would be exciting. What do you think about that one? And then the other book that I'm going to be working on that is similar to that, where you submit something, is you submit a picture of your house. And I thought that would be a lot of fun to get your house drawn in like my Home Sweet Home style houses, or tiny houses book. I'm not going to do like a detailed pen and ink full-blown illustration of your house. I'm just going to kind of, make it whimsical like the rest of my books are. And that'll be coming up also before the end of the year. September hits, and you got to kind of think about like what books are going to take me through to the end of the year, So the list is there. What else is on the list, on the big giant board here? Draw Along Volume 6 will be out before the end of the year, because we're still continuing Draw Alongs, which the next volume will start in January. I'm working on a painting handbook. That's on the list. It's on the board. It's just a huge dry erase board I have hanging up. And Patchwork Frenzy number 2. I don't know. I'm thinking about doing a Patchwork Frenzy book, another Patchwork Frenzy book. But I'm on the fence. I'm not sure about that one. Let's make sure this yellow works. This yellow is always like questionable. All right, so I'm going to put some yellow here. And here. And then I'm going to add some color, some dots onto that. So Bev Larson is saying that it's a beautiful day where she lives. Yeah, it's horrible. It's raining. Well, now I think the sun is trying to peek out, but I don't know. It's not that great. It was very hot yesterday. Hotter than I wanted it to be. I'm done with summer. I don't know about you guys. I am done with the hot. Done with the hot weather. I'm ready for fall. How about you? All right, so I'm going to put some orange on top of this one. Do I have a deeper orange? Or maybe I'll go with red for this one right here. So just kind of add a little bit of red right on top of this one. And again, I'm going to treat it still where I've got a cluster at the narrower part of the shape, and then I'm going to go up further. You're ready too, Melody? I know what you're ready for. I don't know. I'm ready for that too. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say the word. I'm going to say the word snow. I actually think that it's going to snow for the very first time here in where I live on November 15th. Now, Sharon and I have kind of a little wager going. I don't even know if, Sharon, do we have a wager going on this whole thing? But I told her that I think it's going to snow on November 15th. I don't know what's going to happen to us if it actually does. I have not looked at the forecast in the future, like the upcoming forecast, to find out if I really will. So I don't know. I'm going to add this lime green color to this section here. So it's actually kind of creating some texture, or texture as they say, right? Adding these dots. So I've been working on this new working with this new medium. I've been working with fleece or wool, and you know, a lot of people keep saying, "Oh, it's wool. I'm allergic to wool. I'm allergic to wool." Well, we have a deal that if it does S on that day, oh, that's right. Okay. I don't know. Did I forget? No, I did not forget. Okay. We're having a snowball fight, right? Is that what we're doing? Could you imagine if it really does snow on that day? I'm going to fall down. It's going to be a hard winter, Bev is saying. I did see that it was going to be very cold this winter. All right, now, for these Christmas balls. I feel like the middle should be red. And I'll use this red here because it's much darker. And I'm going to color the whole stripe here with this red, so it's a solid color on this one. And then we'll add some green dots to the background of the ball itself, but I'm going to leave the background of this ball white, so it just pops, right? So it completely pops, and we can actually see it in a different way. So let's see. We're going to add some dots here. I mean, you got to kind of think about what I think of a song sometimes when I'm creating all these dots. I'm not going to add too many to this. I want them to be kind of like spaced out, but I'm going to color these little circles with this green color. My dogs are snoring right now, by the way. I don't know what's happening to them. They've been very tired lately. All right, so see how that, can you see those little dots right there? Sometimes I feel like you can't really see them as I'm doing them. And I'm going to go further apart down here. You know, further apart down here. You know, there's been a lot of freezing of the video when I've been doing a Facebook Live lately. Have you noticed that? I don't know what it is. It's crazy sometimes, isn't it? So the replay for this video, as you always, will again be on my YouTube channel. So we've got this one there, like that. And now let's add, sometimes I like them to be a little bit of a different color. So let's add this turquoise color to this one right here. We'll add the turquoise in the background because it's not all about red and green, right? I'm trying to think what else I wanted to tell you about what I was working on. Oh, I'm working on these felted paintings, right? So and it's not really wool. It's like a synthetic type thing, fleece. And I'm working on these landscapes, and I'm part of this awesome group, this collective of artists, and we are posting paintings, and we're selling them in an auction style format. You know, it's been going great. Some of us have been selling stuff, some of us haven't sold a thing, but we're determined to not give up, because you never know about whether it would be kind of like a Christmas shopping thing, you know? So we're sticking with it. All right, so there's that green, and I'm kind of thinking, I mean, maybe orange is not the color to use for this, but life is not the same without orange. I don't know why, but it's just not. Mamie says, the freezing has been happening a lot on a lot of live videos on Facebook lately. Has it really? I don't know why. I know they're making a lot of changes lately. I do know that. All right, so the other thing we're going to do is color the divider line with purple. I'm going to use this purple crayon. Now, you can see that our topic today is pointillism, but we don't want to make it all dots. That would just be like, make me dizzy, right? You want to kind of make it so that there are some dots, some solid colors. So the dots are kind of like an embellishment. I do need to pivot, so hang on to your seat. So the other thing that's happening is that on October 8th, I am hosting a one-day workshop. And I want to hear what everyone has to think about this, because honestly, I have to make a decision as to whether or not it's going to run if there's enough people. So I have a workshop that's happening on October 8th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The way it's going to happen is this. For every 45 minutes, well, at 10 a.m. we're going to start, and we're going to have a 45-minute video coloring tutorial. We'll take a 15-minute break. It's going to be held live on Zoom and Facebook, so you basically choose where to watch. So you can watch it on Facebook in a private group, just like we do with coloring camps. Or if you would like to be part of the group and be on Zoom with us, you could do that also. The video tutorials will be pre-recorded, and they will be available for replay, but only what I'm coloring. It's not like you're going to have your face in the pre-recorded video. Okay? So we'll do a video at 10 a.m. We'll take a 15-minute break after 45 minutes. We'll come back. We'll do another 45-minute video, and then we'll take a break for 45 minutes for lunch. Then we'll come back. We'll do another video, take a break for 15 minutes. So we'll do a video for 45, break for 15. Then we will do another video, our last video of the day, for 45 minutes. And then we'll take that last 15 minutes of the day. It's actually from 10 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. We'll take the last 15 minutes of the day, and we'll just kind of wrap it up. So that's what's happening with that workshop. So I'm interested to hear what you think. Is it something you're planning on signing up for? If you are interested in signing up for it, you need to sign up for it by September 30th. It's very critical that I do not have people signing up for it anytime after that, because I need to make sure that everyone has access to the group, access to the Zoom room if you choose to watch it that way, and I just need to make sure that I know where everyone is going to be. So doing that the night before is not possible. So I want to have kind of a buffer of like a week. If it's not for you, it's fine. It's okay with me. Don't feel like you're afraid to say you're going to hurt my feelings. It's not a big deal. We'll just move on to something else. Everything's just a test, right? Sharon is saying that I have noticed that when I try and post something, it doesn't post until I refresh the page, and then I can type what I wanted to say. Really? That's so weird, isn't it? You know where I noticed that? In the groups. Whenever I want to post something in a group. I have to move this camera over just a tad, because it seems like it's giving me like a weird shadow. Yeah, I think so. Hey, Chris, what's going on, my friend? Chris, can you believe this is the 17th volume of this book? And this is the 353rd color along. Where has the time gone, Chris? Chris has been following my coloring books and watching my videos for a very, very long time, and I greatly, greatly appreciate it. So I'm coloring these things with some green. These vertical lines, I guess we could call them, rather than the things. So you get the color. In order to sign up for that workshop, for that one-day workshop, you purchase a PDF on my website. It's $19.99 per person. There's not a book on Amazon for it. It's just a PDF, and there are, I know, oh my gosh, right, Chris? There are coloring pages, there's color palettes, there's swatch sheets, there's extra coloring pages. It's a jam-packed PDF of fun stuff. Fun. Not just fun. Hey, Omana, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Here's some red. And then I'm going to pop red dots all into here. So what do you think? Interested in this workshop? Not interested? I'm going to assume that when people don't answer, it means they're not. It's a long day. I get it. but it's not a long day where you can have to like, there won't be any breaks. The other thing that will happen with that workshop, this is the last thing I'll say about it, is that the video will run literally from 10 to 2:30. I'm not going to turn it off. While we're taking a break, I'll mute my microphone. I'll probably turn off my video, maybe for a little bit, in the Zoom room, so you don't have to see me dancing, so as I'm stretching. But we need to take breaks because we need to have some time to, like, go to the bathroom, eat something, stretch your legs, the whole bit. So, are you interested, Melody? That would be great. Do you have the information to sign up? I think it's going to be fun, actually. It's an opportunity to get together with everyone for the whole day. I mean, I think that when I first talked about it, people were like, oh my goodness, that is a long day. I can't do that entire day. It's too long. It's not that you have to do it for the entire day. And if there's a workshop, a tutorial that you want to kind of, it's on my website. I'll put the link right here, actually. If I can I? I don't know if I can. Let me see. What do you think, Melody? Is it something that you're interested in watching on Zoom or just in the Facebook group? And you can kind of flip-flop, too. That's the other thing. I mean, you can pop into the Zoom room for a little while. I know that there was a couple of people that said, I don't want to go, when they were thinking about signing up. They said, I don't want to go onto the Zoom room. I'm camera shy. So I have no problem if people are in the Zoom room and they don't have their video on. So, that's fine with me. All right, let me see. Where the heck is it? This computer's not cooperating with me today. How about you? Doesn't that sound like I'm asking you if my computer is cooperating with you? I need to print out the PDF on my new printer. Well, some of it's in color too, right? So here's the link. Here's the link, Melody. Some of it's in color. Like the color swatches are in color. Is this the color I was using? God, I hope so. So like the not the color swatches, the color palettes are in color. It's kind of like when we used to do the Melody, it's kind of like when we used to do the video classes in painting classes. Remember when we used to do those? It's just like that. The color palettes in that PDF are in full color, so I recommend you don't print those, The other thing is that if you are interested and you don't have access to a printer and you cannot get it printed, then send me a message and we'll figure out what we need to do. Yeah, I attend a lot without my face too. Lynn, you're right. You can just kind of listen in. How about the woman that was on Zoom that attended and she got up and she wasn't wearing any pants? There was some video. I'm sure that story has been over and over, right? I mean, or you can attend with your attend with your microphone off, right? There you go. It froze again, Jean. You got to refresh. I don't know if you can hear me if the thing froze. I have to move this a little bit closer to me. All right, so what else is going on in the coloring world? Any good giveaways lately? I'm laughing at Chris's response. I know that she's responding to the comment that I made that the woman wasn't wearing any pants, right? I've seen some I gotta say this. I don't really watch a lot of Facebook Live videos, but they pop up in my feed a lot, right? And I have seen, and I'm not going to point them out because that would be really rotten of me. That would be really mean. But I have seen some pretty crazy stuff. Lynn says, I often attend in PJs or with wet hair in a towel. How about in costume, right? Maybe we should have like a costume day. people attend in costume. That would be hysterical. I know, I've seen some pretty crazy things, Melody. Let me tell you, I've seen some pretty crazy things on Facebook Lives that are like, what? One of them, well, I don't want to talk about the specifics of it, because what if those people are watching? That would be horrible. But let's just leave it at that. You know, people of Walmart? Well, people of Facebook Live is all I have to say. The things that I've seen happen. I don't think people realize what's behind them. People need to be mindful of what's behind them when they're doing a video, what you can hear in their house when they're doing a video, or wherever they are. I get very, very annoyed. Oh, Crazy Hat Day, that's right. I get very annoyed sometimes when you can hear the dogs walking around and when you can hear them barking, which they've been so different lately. My dogs have been so different lately with live videos. I don't know what's happening to them. All right, so let's move on to this section right here. Now for this one, I'm going to put some of them with a solid red, and then some of them I'm going to put with some dots. So it'll be mixed up in different colors. So here's some solid reds. What do you think of this pattern right here? I always have fun drawing this pattern, actually, when I do this style book. This is the same style book as this Santa's View book as my new book, my Dogs and Puppies book, and the second volume that I'm working on also. I'm thinking I will keep it that same way. And my new Gnome book. Oh, that's the book that's number 300. Gnome Life. That's right. It's not the Christmas book. I mean, the Dogs and Puppy book. It is the book that I just released called Gnome Life, which I don't even have a copy of it yet. Let's put some blue. I don't know why, but it reminds me of a frosty day. Ah, those days where it's 10 below. You gotta love it, right? I don't know how I'm gonna handle the cold this year. I'm loving the air conditioner, so I have the air conditioner on right now. Is that bad that I have the air conditioner on right now? I don't know. I feel like I just like the freezing cold weather. Plus, I like how it filters the air. All right, so we've got some blue in there. All right, now let's go to town with our dots. So I'm going to use this dark green. And dark green. And I'll move over to here, dark green. I'm going to go in some sort of, some sort of order. Dark green here. Oh, well, I didn't want to put that close to that, but there you go. It happened, right? What are you going to do? All right, let's put some orange. Do I need another color in here? I think so, right? What other color should I add in here? Yellow, pink. Haven't added pink. I don't even know if I see pink with me. But I guess I do need some pink. You have the AC on too, Chris? Yeah, I know. And what's the temperature there? I don't even know what the temperature is outside, but to me it's muggy. It's funny because sometimes my sister will come over and she'll be in like, shorts and a t-shirt or something, and she walks into my house and she's like, it's really freezing in here. I was like, well, you know what? I have a sweater on. So I went into some store the other day, and it was actually it wasn't a store, it was the post office. I went into the post office and it was really freezing in there. I don't know what the heck they were trying to, it was like a meat locker. So this is all set here. That's all set on that one. All right, let's move down to these little mosaics. I'm going to color this one red. I I think I'm going to color all of them red at the bottom with this red marker. This is a really deep red. Faber-Castell grip marker. It doesn't have a name on it. I'm just going to call it deep red. 69 degrees. I don't know what the temperature is here. I guess I could look, but then I'd have to get up. I have no idea. Lynn's AC is set for 74 degrees, and I really adjusted. I wore a fleece jacket. Well, you know, do you have central air conditioning, though? I don't have central, so my window air conditioner is set at 60 degrees. But the temperature in my house right now, I don't know. The thermostat, last I looked, was only 70. It never gets it to 60. I don't know what color the background of this should be. I'm thinking yellow. Yellow dots on this bottom section. This is such a fun book. Like, this whole Christmas. I should get this book out, actually, and flip through it. What do you think? I'll have to get it. Flip through it before the end of the video. That would be a smart thing to do. Santa's View is available on Amazon. So Sharon's saying I have central AC and set it at 74 during the day and 76 at night. Do you think that your house really feels like it's 74 degrees in there? Because when it says 74 degrees on the thermostat in my house, and that's like the temperature inside the house, I consider that to be too hot. Does anybody else have this feeling? I don't know. Outside just went up to 70, warming up. Wow. We're coming to your house, Bev. All right, so I'm just going to add some yellow dots to all of the background here. All through here. Kind of like this combination of this deep red color and this yellow. Yeah, I don't have the heat on yet. Ooh. Are you one of those people, though, that holds out to put the heat on? I don't do that. I put the heat on. If I'm cold, the heat's going on. If I'm hot, the AC's going on. All right, so here we are with all of this. Okay, so there's my yellow. All right, now we want this section up here, and I'm still going to kind of bring some yellow up there, and here's some yellow. I'm going to go with the every others, so I'm going to put some yellow in these every other lines. The every other, I have to pivot a little bit though, so don't get dizzy. See if we can get this one without me having to keep moving my book around. Like, what do you move? Do you move yourself or do you move the book? I kind of move the book, you know, rather than moving myself around. I'll tell you, yesterday I must have gone up a flight of stairs in my house. What was yesterday? Was yesterday Wednesday? No, maybe it was Tuesday. I must have gone up a flight of stairs on Tuesday. Oh, no, it was yesterday. Between yesterday and the day before, I must have gone up and down the stairs of my house at least a dozen times each day. At least. Every time I turned around, there was something that I needed on a different floor. I mean, you may think I lived in like a house with 5 floors. Between the second floor, the first floor, the basement, it was like, what else do I need to do? I feel like every time I go to do something, what I'm looking for is not with me. And it's somewhere else. Does anybody else have that problem? I was looking for doing something the other day, and I realized that I was looking for a Pyrex dish. And I was cooking, of course. Back to the food, right, Alice? I was cooking, and I I couldn't find the Pyrex dish. Still can't find it, actually. For some reason, 2 Pyrex dishes have left my house. I was getting my exercise. You said it. Matter of fact, the other day, speaking of that, the other day I went to go pick up my glasses that needed to be repaired. And I'm at the glasses place. Another place I was moving around, walking around all over the place. And she goes to ring up the I was buying, I don't even know what I was buying. Oh, eyeglass cleaner. She goes to ring it up, and she cannot get the register to work. So I was like, well, this is typical. So we move over to another register. Then that register didn't work, and then we had to move over to the third register, or computer, or whatever the heck it was called. And I finally kind of said to her, she didn't think I was being funny, but apparently she didn't get my humor, Alice, when I said to her, boy, I'm getting my steps in today. She just kind of looked at me and went, like that. I don't think she liked it. I was just trying to, loosen the mood. They're not going to like it when I have to go back, though, because I still don't think that they're right. My glasses that they fixed. They still feel not correct. When I said that the arm of the glasses was loose, the guy said to me, that's how it is. It's just not that tight. Does that make sense to you? That's like one time I got glasses somewhere else, and the lens kept falling out of my glasses. And I kept bringing them back, and the woman kept saying to me, well, that's just how it is. That lens is just going to fall out, because that's just how these glasses are. I said, what? I think that these glasses need to have the lens. Call me crazy, but I think that's what it's supposed to have. It's like saying, here's a pair of pants, and by the way, that leg, the left leg, that's not going to fit too good. And that's just how they're going to have to be. So, I thought it was a little crazy. She just told me I was being not everyone understands our humor. Right, Alice? I agree. She just kind of snickered at me. I don't know. She's not going to be snickering when I go back there and tell her that the arm of my glasses is still loose after she tried to fix it. We'll talk about snickering. For as much as you have to pay. I know, Chris, right? What am I, Mr. Peanut? With my monocle? I'm going to walk around with my lens and hold it up in front of my eye? I just wanted the lens to be inside the frame. I didn't think that I was asking for too much. It's like saying, here's a pair of shoes, and by the way, the sole of your shoe may not stay. When service people don't want to do their jobs, that's the response you get, Sharon's saying. Isn't that ridiculous, Lynn? Ridiculous. I don't go back. I'm not going back there anymore. I've switched. But now this chick, I'm not sure if she's gonna meet my standards. Alice says when they say that, it's because they don't want to do their job, right? See? Chris gets my humor. You're laughing, Chris. What got you to laugh, Mr. Peanut? With his monocle? I'll tell you. It's crazy. Very crazy. They just don't get it, I guess, right? They're not as, as, I don't know. It's just not the same anymore. Put duct tape on your glasses before you return. You think? Why, so it makes it look bad? Should I walk in with a limp, too? Oh, Chris. Right? Maybe I should come in dressed as Mr. Peanut with holding my lens in front of my glasses. In front of my eye. Could you imagine if somebody did that? See, this is my odd brain at work, Now I'm going to crack up laughing. All right. Doesn't it funny how just certain things you just say and they just make you crack up? Wouldn't you love to see that, Sharon? Sharon, maybe it'll be the turkey that'll walk in next and say, excuse me, but I need to have something. I need to have my eyes checked. Sharon and I were laughing the other day so hard during painting class over this turkey thing that happened to me. I was in a parking lot and a live turkey, wild turkey, came over to me to... Chris, me too, right? This live turkey came over to my car, and it was standing like in front of the car, so I had to wait for it to move. And finally, the turkey, I thought it was out of the way and not in front of my car anymore, so I decided to move my car. So here I am, ready to drive ahead, and I go to look over to the left. Sharon's already laughing again. I go to look over to the left, and there he is on the side, on my driver's side, looking at me through the window, and I actually went, now he's over there. So I could just picture him saying, you know, like tapping on my window, like tap, 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 taxi. And the turkey needs a ride. There's a lot of wild turkeys around us. Just kind of wandering where they shouldn't be wandering, if you ask me. Anyway, this is my finished page. What do you think? Now all I'm going to think of is Mr. Magoo. I think Mr. Peanut would be even funnier. I think he would make more of a statement walking into the eyeglass place. You know, here I am, Mr. Peanut, my monocle. My goodness, the humor that goes through your head. Yeah, it was pretty crazy, Chris. This turkey just wanted to, I mean, he wasn't going to hurt me, I guess, but those wild turkeys can be a little mean, right? He thought you were his Uber. I know. Or his gobble gobble. Maybe that's what the turkeys use. They use the gobble gobble drives, pickup Lyft. Not Lyft or Uber. It's called gobble gobble. Right? You know the red gobble gobble? I don't know. I've been told I need a comedy podcast, but I'm not sure. Was that fast, Bev? I know it was, right? 10:47. Oh my goodness. Hey, I want to go get this book. Christmas Santa's View. Let's see if I can find it. I want to flip through it. Wow, I don't have a copy of that book. Who did I give it? No, there's a lot of wild turkeys around here, Alice. There's a lot of them. When you see them walking across the city street, it's a little crazy, you know? But there's a lot. I mean, I'm not like in city, you know? It's not like I'm in like, I'm like in the outskirts, we want to call it. I guess we should call it. I don't know how to call it. The outskirts, I guess. The suburbs. Is that what it's called? They're always there. Matter of fact, there was a school up the street from me several years ago, and a turkey had babies laid their eggs in a school parking lot in the shrub. And one of the teachers decided to take her whole class outside and have the kids poke around in the shrub. It was like a low-lying shrub. And to look inside at the turkey eggs. And I thought to myself, how stupid is that? Because those turkeys can be a little mean. You don't want them running after you. Maybe they're running to a safe place before it's Thanksgiving, Alice is saying. Maybe. I see them all year round, though. Constantly. Maybe the next time I see them, I should do a little bit of a video of them walking in front of me. All right, let's see what's happening here. So we've got this one, Pointillism. This was very cool. I'm going to put the date on this, actually. Today is September 16th. So next week, we meet again, and we're going to be working on this page, which is called, the theme is Just Two Colors. And this is from Little Boxes coloring book. So this was a fun book. I love drawing these books that have these little boxes of just one little illustration. So Just Two Colors on this page. And then we'll be working on this one on September 30th. This one is September 30th. I'm going to put the date on here, actually. I don't usually do that, but for this one, I will. I'll make an exception. This one is going to be 9/23. This one is September 30th, and we will be working with markers on this. Love, again, this type of book. Kind of fun. And then this one brings us into October. For October 7th, this is from my book called Good Vibes. It's all mandalas with just positive words or different one word in the middle of it. And we're going to be using glitter gel pens for that. And then we're going to be continuing on every Thursday. I hope you can join me every Thursday. The replays will be here on Facebook. The replay will also be over on my YouTube channel if you want to take a look at it over there. But I appreciate you joining me today. Thank you so much. Maybe a turkey coloring book and call it Turkey in the City. That would be pretty funny, actually. Turkeys in the City. Wouldn't it be funny to have like a grayscale coloring book with the turkey in gray, or if he could be the actual photograph of the turkey superimposed on top of a page like this? That would be funny. Oh my goodness. See what happens when we all like get together and say, oh my goodness. Oh, Bonnie Hughes was asking where we were today and I couldn't find her. I don't know if she found us. Bonnie, did you find us? Bonnie Hughes. All right, let me see. Hey, you're welcome, Bev. Hey, thanks so much for joining me, everyone. I'll see everyone next Thursday. Have a great day. Stay away from those turkeys and Mr. Peanut walking down the street. That would be funny, wouldn't it, Amy? All right, I'll talk to everyone soon. Have a great day. Thanks so much.